How's it going, guys? This is JB Trades, and I'm just doing a little recap for today. So, news was at two FOMC meetings, and to give you a little rundown, it was very disappointing on my part. I've been saying disappointing for like the past 2 days. Why? Let's just look in 1 hour, right? So we have previous session highs. There's this one. These ones right here, especially these ones. So it swept this. So if you scale down in a 5 minute, right? Let's scale down to 1 minute because that's when the market was open. Sorry if this looks like a mess, but now if we look right here, so this is an order block. Look, liquidity sweep, order block. Liquidity sweep. Oh, sorry, not order block. This is breaker block. This is a breaker block. And then breaker structure, right? And then look, as you can see right here, after that breaker structure, it went all the way up, filled this fair value gap, filled this breaker block, broke structure to the upside, but then later, like I should have entered after this. Right here. You see right here? After that candle closure outside of it. But I cannot tell y'all, I entered on my, like, if you look right here, there's practice. I entered on the practice because I was scared. Right there. Scared. Something that I should never do. I should always follow my plan. And because of that, I missed an insane trade. Like if I was risking 2%, like 2 contract, this would have been 2,300. 2,300, that would have put me back up a lot. And not like besides the money, right? I got in my head thinking maybe not, even though this was a great confluence, a great A+ setup. I got in my head, and unfortunately, and as if you see right here, our PNL is minus 47. So I did a little scalping. It's like not even close to what I trade, right? So I just entered on just a long wick, which was like 400, which I closed. I was like up 400, then I entered again. I don't know, it's pretty stupid. And then it was down like a couple hundreds that made me down $47, right? At the end of the day, I called it too. But like, I don't know why I didn't want to follow my plan. And then if you see this little block, this was a 4 hour, I think it was a 4 hour breaker or 4 hour order block. Let's look right here. 4 hour order block. All right. So then the market just retraced down, filled that order block to go up, to go bullish. Like I have, like I said, like I really said, is you can have the best strategy, you can be the best trader, but if your mindset isn't right, it's gonna go all the waste, all down the drain. So I'm proving to myself that I'm capable of it, but I'm showing fear. I'm showing fear to the market, which I should not. Of course, the market wants to beat me, but it showed me a great confluence. It showed me a great entry. And now it's too pussy. And so my dumbass chose to enter it on a demo. Like I know I'm worth this test. I know I can do this. It's just better. It's not even better my risk. It's just better my mindset. That's what's really getting me. Because all those other days to really make me negative right now, 1,000, it was just because of my mindset. I wanted to revenge trading. So I do have to better that. And I do have to work on that. I do make mistakes, but if I do make a mistake, I gotta work on it and do not fall into that again. It's like you saying sorry to someone. It's not you just saying sorry and do it all over again. You're saying sorry and then try not to do it again. So I know what I need to do. And mark my words, we will get this 1K payout. Well, we will be profitable for this month. I'm thankful for y'all. I'm thankful for just watching me for this journey. Even though I'm on like a low losing streak, I hope y'all enjoy. I'm gonna start trying new things. I hope I'm like bettering like how I'm talking and all that. It's pretty new to me too. It's been 11 days if I'm not mistaken. And if you don't mind to do right too, I got braids and like I just recently took a shower, so I haven't taken out yet. But then I appreciate y'all very much. If you really like this video, if you really like my journey, you really want to follow my journey to rag to riches, I highly recommend it. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. Feel me? And hit the like button. Comment. Comment what do you think? Like I could do better. I'd love to see any comments. You feel me? But I appreciate y'all. Everything's possible with God. I've been lacking a little bit of faith with that, and I'm gonna work better on that and study a lot more on how to take the trade. Sometimes you will take an A+ setup and it won't go your way, but you gotta be true to yourself that you took that trade because it hit every check. Like if I did that, incredible, but I gotta move on. Did it get me a little mad? Of course it did. That's how life is, but I gotta move on to the next day. I can't hold a grudge because you never know, tomorrow I could 10,000. Crazy. It's literally like a saying I saw someone say was, you can make such amount of money today and then you can lose it all tomorrow, which literally just happened. I think it was Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. No, it was Monday. Monday I made 1,400. Got me back up to break even, and then Tuesday got me down. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button, like. This is JB Trades. And I'm out. God bless.